Hello, today we'll be making soft and fluffy Nigerian party and wedding style strawberry cake. Yes, so relax and enjoy this video. If you are just tuning in, this is my food and life history, and today we'll be making the best Nigerian party and wedding style strawberry cake. So for this recipe, I'll be using 125 grams of margarine or butter. So whichever one you have, you use it. Margarine or butter, 125 grams. So you can see that 125 grams of margarine or butter. So to this, you'll be adding 100 grams or half cup of sugar. Okay, so the next thing we are going to add in our eggs. So I use 3 medium-sized eggs. Each of these eggs weigh at least 60 grams. So you break the eggs and separate the yolk from the albumin, add the yolk into the butter you are about to cream, while you keep the albumin separate, or the white part of the egg separate. For this recipe, we are going to be using the hand whisk. Yes, we are not using any machine in this recipe. So I added 1 tablespoon of lemon zest. Okay, so after that I started creaming this, or whisking this anyway. So I started creaming this with my hand whisk. Yes, so that's what I did. So it's kind of going to take a little time, but not that much, because of the hand whisk. It's not going to take that much of a time. Okay, so just whisk it continuously, and once that is light and a bit fluffy, you add in half teaspoon of red velvet food color. This will give it that perfect shade of pink that normally the strawberry fruit would have given this strawberry cake. So just mix everything thoroughly, and then you add in 1 teaspoon strawberry flavor. So I wanted to add another half teaspoon, but I discovered, I was like, 1 teaspoon is okay for this, 1 teaspoon is okay for this. So I just had to add the 1 teaspoon. I creamed this again, and then added half teaspoon of meat spice and a pinch of salt. Now I added 1 teaspoon white vinegar. Okay, just 1 teaspoon of white vinegar, and then I mix everything together. Just mix everything together. Then once I'm done mixing this, I set it aside. Next, I'm going to whisk my egg whites. Make sure that if you want to whisk your egg white, make sure there is no oil on your whisk, no oil inside the plate you are going to, or the bowl you are going to use. Okay, and also no water in the whisk, and no water in the plate. So whisk this, whisk till it reaches the stiff peak. Okay, you have to whisk this until it reaches the, can you see? So it's ready now for me to use it. So now it's time for me to add my flour. So I measured 125 grams of flour. I added this flour in 2 batches into the buttercream. Then the first batch goes in. Then I use my spatula to mix it, and then I added the last batch. Also use my spatula to mix it in. So once that is done, I added the whisked egg whites. So after that, I added the baking powder, half teaspoon of baking powder. So I went ahead to fold in this egg white into the batter. So once everything is set, you transfer this into a greased cake pan. So I use 6 inches pan for this recipe, and remember this is just 125 grams of flour recipe, that is 1 cup of flour. So go ahead and tap the bottom or the base of this pan on the work surface and bake. Bake this in preheated ovens. So I baked this in my preheated oven at 150 degrees for 50 minutes. Yes, and this cake batter weighed around 480 grams before baking, and that's it. The cake came out so soft, fluffy, and just look at that. Look at that. Oh my god, this is the best cake recipe you can ever try. So I went ahead to make whipped cream frosting. I added half cup of whipping cream powder and about 4 tablespoons of ice cold water, and whisk this till it became a little bit stiff or firm. Okay, then I'm going to slice through this cake and apply my frosting or my filling, anyone, and there you go. Honestly, this cake is so addictive. Once you try this recipe, believe me, you're going to fall in love with it. I'm not mincing words, you're going to fall in love with it. So as just go ahead and try this recipe and let me know in the comment section how it turned out for you. Look how beautiful this is, and the taste is everything. So I hope this little video helps you. Please don't forget to subscribe to this channel, like my videos, comment and share my videos. See you in my next video. Bye bye.